Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning, everybody. Our lesson today, I'll try to remember with you the prime factors. Do you remember the prime factors? Okay, prime factors, open your book, page 175. Prime factors are factors that are prime numbers. Do you remember the prime numbers? Prime numbers are numbers. Each number has only two factors, the number itself and 1. Each number comes from multiplying the number itself times 1, like 5, like 7, like the only even number 2 is a prime number because it has two factors, comes from 2 times 1. Don't say that 4 is prime number, don't say 6 is prime number, they are composite. Don't say 1 is a prime number because 1 is neither prime nor composite, okay? So, to make prime factors or to find prime factors, we will divide a number repeatedly by prime numbers. So, I'll start to divide by 2, by 3, by 5, by 7, by 11, by 13, by 17, by 19, okay? I can divide by any prime number. Is it important to start with 2? No. According to the number you have. If the number ends with 5, so you will divide by 5. If the sum of the digits of the number can be divided by 3, you will divide by 3, no problem. But you have to divide by prime numbers only. Then the product of the prime factors is written in index form. There is only one way of expressing a number as product of prime factor, like this. Okay, I'll make a line and start to write the number. I want to factorize it and start to divide according to the number you have. Now here I have 28. It's an even number. So I can start my division by 2. I'll not use 4. I'll not use 6. Okay? So I'll divide here by 2. 2 divided by 2 equal 1. And 8 divided by 2 equal 14. I'll write the answer here. Continue. Because I said divide repeatedly. 14 divided by 2 equals 7. Now 7 divided by 7 equal 1. By this way I finish factorizing the number. And write it as it is. 28 equal, how many 2's we have? 1, 2. So it will be 2 square. Multiply 7, like this. I want to factorize 70. It's an even number. So I'll start to divide by 2. Or you can start to divide by 5 because the end digit is 0, can be divided by 5. 70 divided by 2 equals 35. 35 cannot divide by 2, but divided by 5, and 5 also is a prime number. So divide by 5 equals 7. 7 divided by 7 equals 1. The factorization of this number is 2 multiply 5 multiply 7. And also here, 96. We can divide by 3, okay, because 6 plus 9 equals 15. The sum of the two digits can be divided by 3, so all the number can be divided by 3. Or you can divide by 2, okay, but you must divide by prime number. I divide here by 2 equal 4 and we have 1, so 16 divided by 2 equal 8. 48 divided by 2 equal 24. And 24 divided by 2 equal 12. 12 divided by 2 equal 6. 2 divided by 2, 6 divided by 2 equal 3. 3 divided by 3 equal 1. Count how many 2's we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will be 2 raised to the 5 power. Multiply by 3. This 96 is 2 power 5 multiply by 3. Like this. Let's take another number like 150. 150 I can divide by 2 or I can divide by 5. Here I started to divide by 5. 15 divided by 5 equals 3. 0 divided by 5 equals 0. 30 divided by 5 equals 6. 6 divided by 2 equal 3. 3 divided by 3 equal 1. So the factors are 2 times 3 times 5 square. 2 times 3 times 5 square. And here, 243. The number cannot be divided by 2 because it is not an even number. And cannot divide it by 5 because the end digit is not 0 or 5. Let's add the 3 digits. 3 plus 4 equals 7 plus 2 equals 9. The sum of the 3 digits can be divided by 3, so all the number can be divided by 3. Now, 24 divided by 3 equals 8. 3 divided by 3 equals 1. 81 divided by 3 equals 27. 27 divided by 3 equals 9. 9 divided by 3 equals 3. Divided by 3 equals 1. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. So, it will be 3 power 5. Okay? Do you remember how we can make factors or prime factors? When I talked about the highest common factor, I said to you, if you want to find the highest common factor between two numbers, in the beginning, factorize these two numbers. Factorize these two numbers like this. 672, because it's an even number, I start to divide by 2 and find the answer. Try to do it yourself, please. Finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 twos. So it will be 2 raised to the 5th power, multiply by 3, multiply by 7. Nice. What about 616? I divide by 2 because it's an even number. Continue division. So it will be 2 raised to the 3rd power, multiply by 7, multiply by 11. Like this. 2 to the 3rd power, multiply by 7, multiply by 11. If I want to take the highest common factor, I'll take the repeated prime factor only. The repeated only. Not all the factor. I'll take the common factor. The repeated factor only. What are the repeated factors here? 2 found here and there. And the 7 found here and there. There is no 3 here. There is no 11 there. So I'll take 2 and 7. 2 and 7. If the number repeated, you will take the least power. In case of highest common factor, we will take the repeated with the least power. Like here, I have 2 raised to power 5 and 2 raised to power 3. Which 2 I have to take with the least power? With the least power. So in case of HCF, I'll take the repeated factor only, and if I'll take 2 and 7. Which 2 I'll take it? I'll take with the least power. So take the repeated factors in both number with the least power. So I'll take 2 power 3 multiply by 7 because 7 repeated here and there and 2 repeated here and there. I took 2 with the least power and 7 with the same power. So 2 power 3 multiplied by 7. 2 raised to power 3 is 8 multiplied by 7 equal 56. Okay? If I want to find the highest common factor between 6x square yz and 9xy square z square, as I said, I'll not change my call. I'll take the common factors only with the least power. So, I'll factorize this 6 into 2 times 3. And this x square, we can keep it as x square. Y and z. 9xy square z. I'll split it or factorize it into 3 square times x times y square times z. What is the common between the numbers? I have here 2, but I don't have 2 here, so I'll not take it. I have here 3 and here 3. So I'll take 3. Which 3 of them? I'll take 3 with the least power. So 3 power 1. I have here x and x. Here x square and here x. Which x I'll take it with the least power? So I'll take just x. I have up y and down y square. I'll take y because it's repeated in both terms. So I'll take it with the least power. I'll take just y. And z repeated up and down. I'll take it with the least power. So the highest common factor is 3xyz. Okay, like this. We have another thing is to find the least common multiple. If you want to find the least common multiple between two numbers, in the beginning you have to factorize each number, like this. I have 30, factorize it into 2, multiply 3, multiply 5. I have 105, factorize it into 3 times 5 times 7. In case of LCM, I'll take all the factors in both numbers. I'll take all the factors. If one of these factors repeated, I'll take it with the highest power. With the highest power. So in case of least common multiple, I'll take the repeated with the highest power. But the rule is to take all the factors. What are the factors here? I have 2, 3, 5. I take 2 times 3 times 5. And here I have 3 repeated. I have to take the highest power. But both of them power 1, so I take just 3. And here 5, I took 5 multiplied by 7. So I'll take 2 times 3 times 5 times 7. All the factors here and there. If one of them repeated, I'll take it with the highest power. Okay? So the LCM between 30 and 105 is 210. I want to find the LCM between 672 and 616. I factorize them in the last page like this. I factorize them here, sorry. Okay, this is a factorization for 672 and 616. Okay, 672 is 2 power 5 multiply 3 multiply 7. And 616 is 2 power 3 times 7 times 11. What about the LCM? I'll take all the factors. So I'll take 2, I'll take 3, I'll take 7. I took 2, I took 7, I took 11. Which 2? I'll take it with the highest power. So I'll take 2 power 5. Which 7? I'll take it. I have only power 1. So I'll take 1, 7. I'll take 3 and 11. So take care. I took from the 2 2's I took with the highest power. 2 power 5 multiply 3 multiply 7 multiply 11 like this. So the least common multiple between 672 and 616 is 7,392. Find the highest common factor and least common multiple of these numbers, 12 and 18. In the beginning, factorize the 12, factorize 18, change them into prime factors. 12 will be 2 square multiply 3, 18 will be 2 multiply 3 square. To find the highest common factor, I'll take the repeated only. 2 repeated, so I'll take 2, 3 repeated, I'll take 3. Which 2? I'll take it with the least power. Which 3? I'll take it with the least power because I talk about highest common. So it will be 2 times 3 equals 6. What about the least common multiple? I'll take all the factors I have. I have 2, I have 3. Also here I have 2, I have 3. Which 2? I'll take it with the highest power. Which 3? I'll take it with the highest power. So it will be 2 square multiply 3 square. That's to say 4 times 9 equal 36. And here in case of these two terms, x cubed y and xy power 4. الفactorization هي x power 3 or x cubed times y and here x y power 4. Okay, I'll take the repeat. I want to find the highest common factor. So I'll take the repeated only. X or y repeated. With which power? With the least power. So I'll take just x power 1 and y power 3. The least power. The least power. I have to take here the least power. It will be 3. Please, I want pen or pencil. And here, to find the least common multiple, I'll take I'll take all the factors. I'll take x, I'll take y, okay? With which power? With the highest power. So I'll take x and y 4. I don't have x3 here. I'm sorry, I don't have x3 here. Here I have x and least power 3. And here I'll take the factors with the highest power. X is x. Oh, sorry, this 3 for x. I'm so sorry, this 3 for x. So I am correct. I'll take x. The 3 for x, I read it wrong. This 3 for x. So I'll take the least power and the least power from y. So here it will be xy. And here I'll take x and y with the highest power. So I'll take x3 power 4. x3 and y power 4, like this. Okay. By this, I revised with you the prime factors and how we can find the highest common factor by taking the repeated factors only. If one factor found 2 times or more than 2 times, you will take the least power. And in case of least common multiple, you will take all the factors. And if one of them repeated more than 1 time, you will take the highest power. Try to solve these problems again yourself. Thank you. Best wishes.